As a starting point, I'm going to ask you to imagine somewhere beyond the atmosphere of Earth, there's a place, a meeting place. And you can imagine it in whichever way you wish. A meeting place for you and for your extraterrestrial support team. Extraterrestrial beings interested in supporting you in your challenges in this incarnation. Just imagine that place, create that place. Maybe it's a bubble in outer space, or maybe it's a craft or a planet. Whatever feels right for you, just let it come naturally. And now, I'm going to invite you to simply close your eyes. Bring your attention to your body. Bring your attention to your connection with the ground, Mother Earth beneath us. And imagine that we're drawing on rich, vital energy that Mother Earth offers us. Perhaps through roots in the soles of our feet, perhaps through energy channels in the lower chakras. And we're drawing on those energies that Mother Earth offers us. Mother Earth keeps us safe. Mother Earth holds us strong. Mother Earth supports us in our exercises, as she does in this one today. And as we invite that energy from Mother Earth to flow up into our own energy system, up into our own body, I'm going to now invite you to bring your attention to the crown of your head. And once more, we're going to invite the universe to organize itself in such a way that the lightest, purest energy that we can work with is starting to form into columns that are flowing down to the crown of our head. The lightest, purest energy that we can handle, flowing down easily and freely, flowing down naturally and gently. Our energy system opening up for healthy energy to flow down into our body, into our energy system. Imagine it as it merges with the earth energies. Imagine it as they blend together. And we can offer our gratitude to Mother Earth, and we can offer our gratitude to the universe for working with us once more. And while that continues, I'm just going to invite you to imagine somewhere deep in your heart. Deep in your heart is the very essence of who you are. Our inner light, deep, deep in our hearts, that grows and grows. There's nothing for it to do but grow. There's nothing for us to do but enjoy this feeling, these energies that grow more and more. I'm going to ask you to imagine every time we breathe in, we're breathing in clear, healthy energy into that place in our heart, the seat of our very soul essence, deep, deep within us, that just grows and grows, stronger, more powerful, more peaceful and gentle, and so easy and natural. The essence of who we are growing, unfolding within us, connecting with that blend of earth and universal energy that flows and flows easily and freely. And I'm going to ask you to imagine now your heart center beginning to open up, and these blended energies working together starts to flow out into your energy field, flushing away any foreign energies that do not serve us, transmuting any unhealthy energies into lighter, healthier energy. cleansing each and every layer of our auric field. Our auric field is becoming lighter and clearer and brighter and cleaner. The colours becoming more and more vivid. Our energy field becoming more and more robust. The boundaries stronger and stronger. The integrity ever more pure. It's just the way it is. And maybe you can imagine all these things and maybe you can't. It doesn't actually matter. We work with our intention. We are making ourselves clearer and cleaner and stronger and purer and becoming more and more powerful. And I'm going to invite you to join me of sending some light energy out to the communication equipment that connects us together. The Wi-Fi, the devices we're using, the networks that connect us together, with a specific intention for this light energy to help provide good quality communication right to the very end of our session today. I'm going to invite you now to imagine you're in a place of nature. Maybe it's a place you're familiar with. Maybe it's a place that just comes to you naturally now. Yet you're in a place of nature with trees and grass. Perhaps there's some water nearby. Just imagine yourself. And it can be so easy to be who you are. Just breathing, just being there. Imagine the warm sun across your face. Perhaps a light cool breeze around your neck or your ankles. Just being there. Just letting yourself enjoy being there. And I'm going to ask you to imagine now, while you're in this place of nature, that you are connecting with the earth even more strongly now. The channels in our soles of the feet, the channels in our lower chakras are growing stronger. The energy is flowing more and more freely. Mother Earth has got us. Mother Earth holding us safe. And while you're there, I'm going to ask you to imagine also the connection with the universal energy becomes even stronger, flows even more freely. And now, while you're there, I'm going to ask you to imagine that we're sending an invitation out to the universe. We're sending out an invitation to our ET support team, our extraterrestrial support team, beings that know us, beings that support us. Whether you're aware of them or not aware, it doesn't actually matter. Imagine we are sending this invitation out to those beings that support us in our challenges in this lifetime. And we can let that invitation just go out there for them to hear. And now, while we are here, we're just going to go through our own energy system. I'm going to ask you to bring your attention to the Earth Star chakra down just below your feet. And as we bring our attention to it, we can invite it to glow. Our Earth Star chakra becoming healthier and clearer and vibrating at its own natural rate. And when you're ready, I'll invite you to bring your attention to your root chakra, down by your groin. And imagine the red of the root chakra. And it's becoming even more red. It's vibrating at an even purer rate, its own natural rate for the root chakra. We're just instructing that energy center to vibrate at its own natural rate. As we can bring our attention up to the sacral chakra, that orange chakra in our lower stomach, and imagine the orange there becoming even more orange, brighter, clearer. And maybe you can imagine these chakras and maybe you can't. It doesn't actually matter. We work with our intention here. We are instructing our own energy centers to move into line. We are owning our power. As we bring our attention up to our solar plexus, the yellow chakra in the lower chest, and once more I'm going to ask you to imagine that we're instructing our solar plexus to vibrate at its own true rate, becoming clearer and clearer. We're cleansing each and every chakra as we go along. As we move up and bring our attention to our heart, the green of the heart chakra, inviting our own heart chakra to vibrate at its own natural true rate, instructing our heart. And once more I point out, maybe you can imagine this, maybe you can't. It does not matter. We work with our intention. We are becoming the best version of ourselves. And it's easy, and it's natural, and it's there for us to enjoy. As we draw our attention further and further up to our throat chakra, the blue of the throat chakra, I'm going to ask you to imagine our throat chakra vibrating at its own true natural rate. Just letting it vibrate at its own true natural rate. And as we go through these chakras, we can relax, we can enjoy, we can be who we are. And as we bring our attention to our third eye, again we instruct our third eye to vibrate at its own natural rate, its true rate, becoming the best version of that center. And now we come to our crown. I'm going to ask you to imagine our crown center opening up once more, vibrating easily and naturally, purely. Vibrating at its own natural, pure rate. And I'm going to ask you to imagine that we're going even higher to the chakras above the body. One that I know as the soul star chakra above the crown. And again, we're imagining that vibrating at its own natural, true rate. And we can just let it be so. And again, an even higher chakra. We go to the chakra above the soul star chakra, the stellar gateway, as I know it. And again, we're instructing this chakra to vibrate at the best version of itself. And maybe you've been able to follow everything I say, and maybe you haven't. It doesn't actually matter. It just is what it is. We are who we are. The world just keeps on turning, as it always does. And this is the point at which we make a statement about ourselves. This is who I am. And if it feels right for you, I invite you to also make the statement. If it feels right, or make your own statement in your own words. This is who I am. This is my energy. This is what I choose to attract to me. This is my integrity, my honesty, my humility. This is who I am. This is my intention in this exercise today, to connect with extraterrestrial supportive beings in a spirit of mutual respect between us. This is what I choose. And if these words resonate for you, I invite you to also share those words. As we move on again, this is the point where I call on the light to manifest a safe, conductive energy that enables a high-quality connection with our extraterrestrial support team in a high-quality environment beyond Mother Earth. Inviting the light to manifest this energy now, for us to accept or not as we choose. I invite you to accept this energy that flows down, safe, connecting energy, surrounding us, embracing us. And as this energy flows down, I'm going to ask you to imagine, if you like, yet just know that this energy connects to this meeting place that we spoke of earlier in this exercise. A meeting place of some form where we can connect with our own extraterrestrial support team. So inviting you now to embrace the energy that surrounds us. And I'll count to 3, and as I count to 3, we can simply find ourselves in that place beyond Mother Earth, in which we can connect with our extraterrestrial support team. 1, 2, 3. And it can be so now. making that connection to that place and letting it be so right to the very end of our session. Letting yourself be there and just notice. Notice what is there. And if it feels right for you, you can send the thought out to connect with beings that support you in this incarnation. And I'll be quiet for a moment or two and just allow that to be so. And we can invite those beings to come into our awareness. Images, feelings, body sensations, knowing. Inviting them to come into our awareness. What do you notice about them, if anything? What do you notice about yourself in this place? Your body, are you aware of it? Ask if they can point out to you the best way to communicate with each other. Ask them to remind you of how you know each other. Ask them to help bring your attention a means of knowing each other, a symbol or something that reminds you of them. And inviting them to come into your awareness even more clearly. You can ask them to show you a time where your connection between each other had deep meaning for you. And maybe this is coming through and maybe it isn't. It doesn't really matter. We are who we are. We engage with this exercise. We work with integrity. Feel free to ask your own questions, to connect in whichever way feels most natural for you. And if it feels right for you, you can invite the energetic connection between yourself and these beings to grow stronger, if it feels right for you. In a moment, I'll invite you to come back, so I'm going to suggest that you make any last-minute communication between you now. And so, we can offer our farewells until we meet again. We can offer our gratitude. We can offer loving energy from our hearts, if we choose. As I now invite you to imagine that we're coming back. We're heading back to that place of nature, coming back through the same route, that place of nature. And while we're there in that place of nature, we can bring our attention to our connection with Mother Earth. And while we bring our attention back to our connection with Mother Earth, we can bring our attention to ourselves in our rooms, in our chairs. We're coming back, coming all the way back, connected strongly with Mother Earth, connected strongly with who we are, our own body, our human body. Here we are. We're coming back more and more with each moment. And when I count to 3, I'm going to invite you to come all the way back. 1. Just feeling a bit of energy stirring in your fingers and your toes, and your hands and your legs and your arms. And 2. And feeling the energy coming back more and more all the time, all the way back, moving up through our bodies, all the way up to our head. And 3. And when we feel ready, we can open our eyes in our own time, in our own way, coming all the way back to the here and now, all the way back, becoming aware, becoming alert, and reminding ourselves we're still alive. Went all the way back. When you feel ready, coming all the way back now. Ara coming back, Yavi coming back easily and naturally. And Javier coming back easily and naturally. Joining us once more. We're back in our room, back in our body. We're alive, we're alert, we're aware.